Hello, once again. This is Michael Richard, and this is Self-Esteem and Happiness Part 3. How can identity, steal away your happiness? You have to know your identity. Who are you? What do you stand on? Well, to me, an identity is anything which is naturally, with you. Say, I'm black and I'm African, I'm Tanzanian. That's my identity. No way I could just try to prove people wrong that I'm not what I am. I'm poor. Okay, not necessarily poor, but I lack some material things. And the truth is, yes, I lack those material things. So there's no way I can start to act like I have the material things of which naturally I don't possess them. Say I'm not performing, I'm not the top student in the class. There's no way I can just try to live the life of top class student. If you want to be happy, you need first to accept you and live within your means toward what you dream to become. Okay? It's very easy. Like, if I don't have a car, well, and if I work hard, I can have money, I can have Uber sometimes. But the truth is, being not possessing a car, it doesn't really make me sad or feel inferior not to participate on some important issue in a society. I have to go somewhere. We have a big mall here in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. Same Liman City. It's a beautiful place where you can have a coffee and meet new people. But most of the people there come with a private car. So I have to be there because I just want to meet people. That's the normal thing of life. Or I just want to see the environment, enjoy some exposure. So when I'm around, I don't have to pretend like I have things which I don't have. So if you really want to be happy, you have to maintain your identity. Identity is something that you're inborn with. Identity doesn't stop you from achieving what you want to achieve in your life. I think working hard is the secret, but working hard, which is, technical, strategy, you don't have to be frenzy. You don't have to be frenzy activity. You have to be steady. So in my previous video, I tried to talk about narcissism, manipulation, and uniqueness, and on how they can just bring you happiness. I forgot about this identity. Sometimes the environment may force you to show an identity which is not yours. Identity is like reality. You cannot hide the reality. Once you try to do that, you start to suffer. You start to scramble. You develop internal conflict. You become unattractive. You start to lie. You live the lie. You pretend a lot. That even may put you away from, great personality that you wish you could have. Because what I know, the hiding of identity has driven people into various stupid things and shits in the world. People, it's like plastic surgery sometimes. People want to have plastic surgery, Well, I cannot judge, but I just want to try to show the law of identity on how it can build your happiness. Knowing my identity is my reality. There's no way I can stay away from my reality. It's like your own shadow. So you have to progress and work hard in trying to achieve your dream. And you cannot achieve your dream if you hide your identity. I'm from the street, and my previous background was kind of so poor. So there were some people whom I know we grew together. They didn't have chances to go to school. Some became, very normal people in the street. But I cannot pass without saying hi. And if they want me to involve in some of the things in the community, I'll just do that. If you meet me, say on the street, and I talk to the street child, and you look at me like, what's going on, or what has happened, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Because talking to a street child doesn't really change who am I. Whether if I'm famous or if I'm not famous, or if you perceive me differently, that's your own issue. But what I believe is a beggar, a homeless guy, say a poor guy, those are people, and they're created by God. And that's my identity, that I find myself, those are great community I have, and they may need to hear my voice and say hi to me. Sometimes they may need a piece of joke to me, like, hey guy, now you're looking at, you see. So identity is what you encounter in your daily routine, which is real. I have a friend who is kind of, who's learning mental. He's kind of older. He may sometimes shout in the street, he may insult people, but once he sees me, he behaves. And he used to call me gentleman, because the way I treat him, I greet him, and if I have something, I give him, and sometimes I tell him to go and have a bath, and he has to look smart. And that's how we respect one another. There's no point if he sees me anywhere that he may pass by without saying hi to me, because always when I come across, he's happy and excited to talk to me. And that's my identity. That's my reality, and that's how I live. So, if you're trying to step away from your identity, if you're trying to tell people that your stomach is full while you're angry, fearing that they'll perceive that you're poor, you're stupid then. Yes, there are some things you can hide in life, like your privacy, and there are some things are not hidden now. They're just identity. Somebody sees that. Like aging. Can you hide aging? Can you act childish just to show people that you are not old? That is stupid, because being old is a natural thing. Nobody has ever stayed young forever. Wherever people say the old they think you are. But that doesn't really matter. You have to act childish. There are some treatment you have to receive in a community as your age goes up. And if you start to feel bad, feel down, and avoid the society because they treat you as an aged person, that's how you run away from your identity, and that's how unhappy you may start to become. So you have to be free and accept your identity. Okay, I may look here smart, educated person, handsome, blah blah blah, but my mom is from Islam status. People from my sometimes you may find their skin and they are not look shiny, but that's they're my family. There's no point that I cannot I can hide telling people that is my mom. She's the one who has given birth to me. There's nothing I can change. This is my identity. But I can work hard to change at least her life. So please don't hide your identity to fit or lie to certain people that you are somebody's status. Well, you're not. Some people hate even their career. Say he's a nurse, but he wants people to look at him like an accountant. So he spend time trying to read accounting concept so that when he come around people, he'll try to speak in accounting perspective so that they believe he's an accountant. Well, he's not. Wasting of energy. Showing people that there are we have various places and areas. So say countrywide, like we know Beverly Hills in United States is one of the very high profile areas, and you have to be rich to stay there, or Florida. But there are some very local areas like Texas there. So people don't want to they don't want people to know if they are coming from Texas City because they look poor. But that's your identity. Where you sleep, eat and accommodate yourself, you cannot lie. This is your identity. So trying to hide identity makes people unhappy. If you really want to control your happiness, try to be you and let people see what is real about you, your identity. Okay. So I accept that this is my identity. But I don't want to live within this identity. I just want to change the life in some future days. Changing how? You have to work hard. Perhaps you need to get more money. You need to try to be creative and innovative. But don't try to fight against reality. I don't think that can leave you safe. I think only God can do that. Human being cannot do that. Reality is totality of what you are. There's no point you can force people to respect you or value you by trying to speak lies, trying to live lies, trying to pretend and manipulate them that you're somebody else. So if you want to be happy, control don't hide your identity. Live within your means and work hard to achieve your dream. Thank you.